Hail, bird of prey. 5. Hail, Karuga.
Qapla!
Qapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. If you're here to make war, we surrender.
Both good. The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. And that means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karuga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Enterprise Wednesday for August 23rd, 2023. Today we'll be watching Season 2, Episode 15, Ceasefire, which originally aired February 12th, 2003. And welcome to the panel, Deej.
Thank you, Bird of Prey 5.
Qapla.
Qapla.
So, today is an important day in the community. It is Elihu's birthday, and Elihu is in Orlando with LDG and Positive Candor, and they are at Disney World. At least they were. At last
they're
I
still
checked.
there. They're still there.
They are still there. Earlier this morning, all 3 of them were there at the park on camera. Both Positive Candor and Elihu were both live streaming. LDG was fashionably late, but he made it. And it was very interesting to see the 3 of them, Elihu and LDG, riding around on scooters, and Positive Candor walking with them from ride to ride, as we got to see the park firsthand. It was very, very cool to see 3 of our community friends together at amusement park. So that was cool.
Well, about an hour ago, they were supposed to be getting on the teacups.
Oh, the teacups. Okay. I was pushing for the Dumbo ride, and also It's a Small World. But I would like to see the teacups, of course.
Well, they weren't live streaming it, so I'm kind of wondering if they ain't pulling some kind of a fast one on us.
I don't know if they can fit on the teacup ride. I know that there's a minimum height requirement. Now, as somebody who was quite wide-bodied in my younger years, I kind of remember there being perhaps like a sign that you're too fat to get on this ride.
Fat
I don't know. I'm just saying I kind of remember something like that when I was there previous. So I don't know. It might be something that, Elihu, I'm sure could get on. LDG, less so. But we'll see.
LDG looked like somebody hosed him down with a water hose.
I'm sure he'll ask for a refund.
I'm sure he will too.
If he can't get on the ride, he'll ask for a refund. John Araki was first in the chat. Says, aloha world, aloha John Araki. Richie Poole puts in a couple of alpacas. Says it must be Wednesday. John Araki says hashtag nap stream. I was napping an hour ago. I've been awake. And John Araki says hashtag crow nurse. And Richie Poole puts in Mamo Pray, Sis O Pray, Nephew O Pray, and the sassy emojis. John DeMarco says greetings all. Greetings, John. Richie Poole says ceasefire. Naturally, Birdo Prey 5 would call for a ceasefire once he realized his weapons would be useless against us. And then I realized I was going to be a bit late, so I said starting soon, but with a minute left to go. Yvette, the lovely Yvette, says good evening, Bird, and everyone. Good evening, Yvette. Josh Street says late O'Prey 5 kicked out early O'Prey from the house and stole Bird O'Prey 5's laptop again. And then I put in the link and I will pin that. Did I pin it already? I'm pinning it now. Watch in the screening room at birdopray5.com/SR or join the panel here. Josh says, wait, when did John DeMarco start wearing a pink bunny furry suit like Deej? Is John DeMarco wearing a bunny suit?
I think he's confused with me. The pink bunny is actually on the panel, not John DeMarco.
Matt G puts out his turquoise emoji. Qapla Matt G. Deej puts in quite a few Sisso Prey emojis. Sisso Prey and Nephew Prey are actually going to be on their way to Maine tonight. They're flying up to Maine for a few days. John DeMarcos is never Josh Street. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, if you can't get the new 50 safety belts on you, then you are too fat to ride 90% of the rides in the house of the mouse. Karogan cousin. If you can't get the new 50, what are the new 50? I don't know what those mean. Josh Street says, so John, that isn't you on the panel. No, it's Deej. Events is Deej. Tell them your news.
I tell it at the end of the stream.
Well, why can't you tell it now?
Well, I'm just doing a 24-hour live stream tonight, and I'm using a mod on the game I've been playing, and the owner of the mod retweeted me out, and I've had over 2,000 views so far.
Oh, awesome. That's very cool. Okay, well, you can retell it at the end as well. Sean DeMarco says he's afraid not, and Deej says he will tell later, but I got him to tell us ahead of time. So it is time to watch this episode of Ceasefire Enterprise. This is an Andorian heavy episode. We got the return of Commander Shran. We've got the Vulcan Soval. We have this has been a well-received episode, although to be honest, for some reason, I personally don't hold it in that high a light. But we'll see. It gets much better ratings than I would usually give it. So Deej, do you remember this episode at all?
Oh, I remember this episode. I just thought it was like, good. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I was like, I was not. I was not. I mean, this gets like an 8 out of 10 from the professional reviewers, and like I don't know. For me, it's like barely a 6 out of 10.
There's no such thing as professional reviewers anymore.
Well, it is what it is. John DeMongo says it has Shran, so that's an automatic boost. Yeah, but not a lot of them, and he's not really, he's not in charge. He's kind of cucked. I don't know. Dave G Sound says Qapla Karoga. Qapla, Dave G. No. It is time, guys. So head on over to the screening room at birdofprey5.com/SR. I will count down and I will start the stream. Okay. Let me have to there we go. Okay. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have started. You see some battles on the ground. Bunch of Andorians in a building. Shran's girlfriend. Josh reads his bird of prey. Remember when there was only one bar that was used for safety on rides. Now there are so many safety devices for rides nowadays. I had no idea, Josh Street. It's been decades since I've even been on a ride. The last ride I was on in Disney World was It's a Small World, probably 25 years ago.
Hidden from there to here. I was told that if I started singing, I was going to get muted.
Not by me.
No.
There's nobody here that could mute you.
Yvette said she'd mute us if I started singing.
No, it does not sound like Yvette.
Had it. I have witnesses.
Although Yvette does try to like to get to sleep sometimes, so maybe.
She likes to wake people up with spider pictures too. Hey, now Josh wants to mute.
Josh, he says, Deej is singing when is the mute. I take singing off-key bird over Deej any day.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Josh Street?
Telling you, I'm the Rodney Dangerfield of YouTube. I get no respect, man. No respect. They want you by name, Archer. That's scary. Archer's the closest thing to an ambassador.
I find it surprising that they're close enough that they can turn around and get there in time.
Well, there's something we found out. Underwear in the future is flame retardant.
Isn't current I don't know.
I don't know. Look how fast the bunny suit went up in flames.
Yeah, I guess, but that's not technically underwear.
That's sleepwear, though.
For a non-class M planet, it seems pretty habitable. Just to be clear.
And Soval should know. There, right there. So, why did Soval even ask why Shran asked for help? He would know all the details. Ouch. But I'd rather take T'Pol with me anyway.
That's true. It's going to need extra time in the Extra time in the decon chamber.
I'd spend any time in the decon chamber with Capaldo.
I gotta keep Porthos out of this episode.
What up, JPs?
Qapla JPs. JP says, Deej, you'd spend time in the decon chamber with Lizzo.
No, I don't think so. She would eat me alive. Plus, I wouldn't step into your territory anyway, JPs.
She's not a Gorn.
Oh, Lizzo is kind of like a Gorn.
If not for Twitter or whatever that's called these days, I'd have no idea who Lizzo was.
I mean, come on, Lizzo, lizard. It's all in the name.
.5 Access Radio says hashtag Deej is a pink skin and a pink bunny.
I take that pink skin as a compliment. And bang, Fran's girlfriend.
Hello, Captain Fandom Nerd.
Hello, Cap. Thank you. Thank you, too. There went somebody running right behind him now. Susie looks better as a Klingon than an Andorian.
She looks best as Q.
Oh, true.
Hello, 47. Josh Strait says it's nice to see the Karogan orphan miners starting to fight back against their overlords.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
One and a half. Just split one down the middle, then there you go.
That's ideal.
Get him up there.
You would think a smart Vulcan would know what the hell that meant.
Well,
Somebody who's been on Earth.
Might have just thought it meant tennis balls thrown against the wall.
Yes.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Yes, 54.5. Say 9 to tennis balls. John DeMarco said Soval probably thought he was making an obscure water polo reference.
Oh, she does more than question your commands. She goes against you. And yet he still talks.
The source is directly below you.
Right, the ground.
It's a solid Kurogan landing.
Only Bird of Prey 5 would be proud of a crash landing. Little turtle wax, buff that right out. It'll be okay.
John DeMarco's got it. Kurogan landing procedures using the ground to reduce speed. That's what it's there for. And JP says any landing you can walk away from is a good one. It's a Vulcan hello.
That Vulcan looked irritated. Irritation is an emotion.
Very illogical.
Must be related to Philip Gaming's Vulcan.
He doesn't care about T'Pol.
I noticed that. All right, Shran, you're on my shit list. Didn't care about T'Pol.
Qapla to Peter, not Finity. JP says he didn't know T'Pol was with them. He should. She was with them before.
Where they could have used some Makos.
Yeah, it's a solid plan.
Works for me.
Yvette says that LDG says it's been a long road at Disney World.
I would imagine driving around on a scooter all day.
It's a lot of hard work in that heat.
Funny
Keeping
thing
the
is,
scooter straight.
the funny thing is, it's hotter where I'm at right now than it is down there in Orlando.
It's a really good thing they don't use vaporize.
I know.
Qapla, executive producer Saul Leibowitz. Pew, 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 says JP's.
Seems to handle the phaser quite well.
I don't think you really forget how to use it.
I would turn the power up and start blasting the rock out in front of them. One down. He don't know yet. He just wants the buffer zone.
It's a bold move.
Uh-oh, Archer's gonna get beat up by a girl.
Good thing it's not 2020 when this was filmed. He's still allowed to kick a woman's ass. Yeah, that wouldn't go over too well these days.
One little Earth ship stopping them all.
JP says, hey, that Andorian was one of the thingies from DS9. That Andorian. In charge of handing out the white. Avorta. JP says, damn it, I can't think of proper names. JP says it was from the episode where they crashed and he was dying and they sacrificed the Jem'Hadar because the supply of white was gone. Oh, yeah, that episode. He betrayed them all because he's like, I'm willing to bet you brought one of those famed Starfleet engineers who could turn rocks into replicators.
Oh, forget the shuttle pods, just beam them.
You can give the planet to the Federation, to Earth.
Uh-oh, that Vulcan's displeased with all taking a drink.
Cowboy diplomacy.
Wrong for Paul.
Yes. Put him out
Toss him
into
out of it.
space.
Toss him out the airlock. Ooh, a compliment.
JP says yippee-ki-yay.
Mother humpers. Tolerates them.
And there we have it. Ceasefire. We see not all Andorians feel the same way as Commander Shran. JP says, why do the Andorian ships look like X-Wings? Oh, we've got a special guest.
Oh, hey, Bird.
He's eating as usual.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, guess where I'm at?
Where are you?
Num, 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 num.
He's at a food stand, of course.
I'm here with Elihu.
He's got food all over his shirt.
Yep. Loving it. God, having fun at Disney World. Just want to say hi to everybody from Disney World with Elihu.
Hey, weirdos.
Hope you had a great show, Bert. Ah, there we go.
It was a good show. There you go.
We've been,
Hang on, I'm fixing my hair. Something Bird doesn't have.
We've been getting a lot of video, a lot of clips. We're going to be playing them later, maybe tonight. We'll see. Do I have a sunburn? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We got some stories, so a lot of fun today. Wish we could have live streamed a lot of it, but we'll do a stream later with some footage and let you guys know what's up. Damn, I really am sunburned.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, didn't want to crash the show, Birds. Take care. From Disney World. Love ya. Bye, guys.
Slap his head, Elihu. Damn it. Supposed to smack him on the head.
Well, it looks like they're having some fun. Although I bet LDG probably lost about 8 pounds of sweat.
You missed the fun this morning, though, Bird.
What do you mean? I was watching this morning.
No, on the drive to pick up Elihu and then.
Oh yeah, I was asleep for that.
You missed that fun. I got.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I got LDG's mother to smack him around again for me.
Nice.
He cursed me out, so then she smacked him again and made him apologize.
Nice.
That was funny. 7:30 in the morning, he's going in for a coffee, and of course he grabs hot dog because he's starving.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
7:30 a.m. hot dog? What, from a gas station or something?
From a gas station.
Oh my God.
A 7-Eleven.
A 7-Eleven hot dog at 7 in the morning. That is not a good day.
And we all told LDG's mom when him and Elihu went in for the coffee, I said, he's going to grab something to eat. Didn't quite believe us until Elihu came out by himself, and she asked Elihu where he was, and he goes, well, he's grabbing a hot dog. He's hungry.
And the thing is, I was feeling like a hot dog now, but not anymore. I don't know. Mr. Lundalis is doing his best Henry VIII impersonation. Josh says, all I can hear, Job. I can't hear Job over him eating, says Josh Street.
Oh, that's okay, Josh. You didn't have to watch him this morning after the hot dog pick his teeth while driving for about 20 minutes.
Yvette says, thank you, Bird. I like the Andorians. I think everybody likes the Andorians. I especially like that their antenna move.
Yeah, they're not just stiff things like in TOS.
So Wikipedia says that this woman played whatever her name was. I'm sorry, I forget it.
Susie.
That she played the first female Andorian seen on Star Trek, but there was definitely a female Andorian in The Next Generation for Data's daughter. Now, granted, it wasn't a live actor, maybe, but and she was green for some reason. But when they were going through when Lal was going to pick her gender and species, an Andorian female was one of the ones that came up. And I remember Troy saying that she'd be the only one on the ship.
We don't count green ones, so.
Yeah, but it was an Andorian female, so. Yeah, Susie Plaxton appears as Tara, the first female Andorian ever seen in Star Trek. So I don't think that's valid. I should fix Wikipedia. Plaxton made several other previous appearances in Star Trek as a Vulcan, a Klingon, and a Q.
Been busy.
Yeah. Josh reads his poor Karogan orphan miners being forced to go back to work without getting some time off again. JP says nothing. I bet that hot dog was on the grill all night. I'm sure. Captain Fandom Nerds at 7-Eleven hot dog at 7 a.m. Yuck. Yes, Mom, LDG. 47 Yorktown says, I've had hot dogs for breakfast, but I've cooked them myself. John DeMarco says it would be more accurate to say she was the first named female Andorian. I agree. Joshua says, if you're a fan of the Homeworld games, tomorrow, the Epic Games Store will be giving it away free until next week. Homeworld, Deserts of Karak. And there's a link to the Epic Games Store. Thank you, Josh Street. JP's already has it. Yvette says she was Worf's love interest. She was Alexander's mother.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And JP says the hot dogs are only supposed to be on the roller grill for 4 hours. Sure, they are, JP's. I'm sure that they remove them in a timely manner and throw them out and put fresh hot dogs on the grill overnight. I'm sure that happened. There's no way that the hot dog that LDG consumed at 7 a.m. spent 12 plus hours rolling on the grill in its own juices, drying itself out. What do you think?
I think it probably shriveled up and looked like Farnsworth off of Futurama.
Oh my God.
As LDG ate it, all you could hear was "Good news, everybody."
And JP says he's worked at 7-Eleven, so he knows. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt
They're
it.
only supposed to be on the roller. Doesn't guarantee that every 7-Eleven follows that rule.
That's true. So Deej, what you got going on?
I have a 24-hour live stream coming up tonight.
What time?
Starting at 8 Eastern.
8
11
p.m.
Central.
Eastern, 24 hours. So, wow, it's going to be a long one.
Yep, and it's nothing but me playing a game for 24 hours.
You're going to take some rest or something in between?
No, it's straight 24 hours. I'm playing.
No way.
Yep.
That's not healthy, Deej.
Well, I tried to take a big nap today.
Okay. Well, it's
So I got a picture of a spider sent to me. Yeah. But, hey, I messaged the mod creator that I'm doing on this. And he was nice enough to retweet me. And so far I've had over 2,100 views. So I'm hoping I will have a few new people show up tonight to this stream. Play.
Congratulations. Wish you luck.
I opened my mouth when he was testing out the mod on a live stream and said that I would do it for 24 hours, and I'm going to stick by what I said. He's called me an absolute lunatic, but hey, I don't care.
Hashtag no sleep for Deej, says 54.5 Access Radio.
I've got plenty of caffeine to keep me going, even though Rock Solid already tried to ask if he could get me drunk. Not going to happen.
Okay, well, I think then we're going to end it here. Unless there's anything else you want to say.
I'm good.
Okay. Guys, thank you all for hanging out. I guess I'll hang out when
Remember
Deej
to hit
starts
that
playing
like button.
later. Oh, yes.
Hit that like button, people. Don't be slacking on that.
Yes, I do appreciate the likes.
And Josh, I said like button, not dislike button on my stream.
Listen, if you're going to press the dislike button, press it twice. So you really stick it to me.
And yes, Captain, thank you. I did get some more snacks to keep me going too.
Snacks and more snacks. That's the way to do it.
Got to keep the body going for 24 hours.
Yeah, you need to balance salt, sugar, and liquid intake, and obviously also output too.
The only breaks that I will be taking are the quick ones to where I go Gelogia.
Well, if you
or to restart the stream, because I plan on splitting this up into
you're
three
gonna
different
yes,
streams.
you're gonna, of course. You're not gonna do a single 24-hour stream, not till YouTube decides that it can record a full 24 hours.
Yeah, I figured I'd split this up into 3 8-hour segments.
Okay. Well, I'll hang out when I can. And what is this particular mod?
Well, it's a mod to add to the Darkness Falls that makes it much harder and changes things, and I'll have If I get far enough, I'll have demons and such coming after me.
Oh, demons.
And it also has extra zombies in this, so I will have new zombies to name after people that come to the chat. So there'll be more than just an LDG zombie.
Well, that sounds scary. I'll be honest, Deej. I don't know that I want to be watching overnight and be thinking about.
Well, don't watch overnight if
demons
you're
and
scared.
Zombies and shit.
And yes, as JP points out, this does have giant spiders in it too.
Yeah,
that look
that's-
more like octopus.
Okay, this is not sounding like a great,
You,
a great
if
overnight stream.
If you get scared easy, don't watch this stream. But I will be cracking jokes all through it too, so I will lighten the mood.
Okay. Well,
And if we can find Jen, we'll have boobs to stare at.
That's good. Okay, that's solid at least. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming. Qapla All, happy birthday again to Elihu, and hope to see you all soon. Bunny versus Demon, says 54.5 Access Radio.
Yeah, and after the stream bird, I got another funny LTG story from this morning.
Ah, okay.
It's not stream worthy.
Well, I don't mind, but
yeah, but YouTube would.
Gotcha. Okay, guys, take care. Bird and panel